Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, let me offer millions of essences of Lotus Vital. Srila Gurudev, all the Guru, all the Vaishnavas, Vaishnavas, it is great to be here in New York City. Many years ago, Gurudev came here to really show compassion. He didn't have to come, he didn't have to come, but he came. 97, I saw him first time in Mandir. 97, he stayed for 2 weeks. Then he came on one more time, I think. So remember it, he was very compassionate. Compassion is not going through him. Very fortunate to be same way our other the Guru Varga, many have passed through the in one way you look at it, New York is difficult, difficult work. So how to balance? See, how to balance? We have, when we are in mother's womb, we are all in mother's womb. Our duration of life, then our how much wealth you make, right? Sampati. Then what kind of education you will have. Then what kind of work we do. And when we will live, and the place where we live from this world is already fixed because of our prarabdha karma. So we don't have to worry about the food or the clothes, or whether we get it or not. We are bound to get it because we have already put that into the previous past lives. Lord, when He sends a jiva, a living entity in this world, He already sends all the how much grain, how much wheat, how much dal, whatever we can do. Already puts a number on it and then sends it, sanctions it. So we don't have. So that's why the human form of life is very, very rare. Actually, it's very, very rare. So durlabha. So try to get Shuddha Bhakti, Ekantika Bhakti. That Bhakti is matchless. It will save us from all troubles. It is amazing. It is so powerful. Anya Abhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karma Yana Anukulena Krishna Shunyam Bhakti, that Uttama Bhakti, foremost Bhakti, will attract Krishna. So powerful. See, Krishna cannot be attracted otherwise. See, one time, I heard this story. In Dwarka, all the Mahishis, Mahishi meaning the Bhaktarani, all the queens of Krishna were assembled. Gopis were also there, Pandavas were also there. In the time of solar eclipse, auspicious. Gokoti Danam Grahane Kagasya Kalpayam Neru Suvarnadana, Govinda Kirti, Nasama Satamsha. Says, Gokoti Dana, at the time of eclipse, if you give even 1 million cows as a donation, to then the Vaishnavas and the Brahmanas, then Meru Parvata Suvarnadana, you probably heard about the Himalayas, the Mount Everest. You can imagine the toughest, right? You can imagine 1,000 times bigger than that, 1 million times bigger. That is Meru Parvata. You cannot see that, but it exists, around which the sun moves around. So we cannot even imagine giving 1 kg of gold or even 10 kg, but imagine that much. Even then, the Lord's one time even telling one name, Nasama Satamsa, not even 1% of all. So powerful. So anyway, when they were gathered, they had a sankalpa, they made a determination. Oh Krishna, our beloved, we want to give you equivalent of you, gold, diamond, everything. To the Brahmanas, Vaishnavas. Krishna said, okay, you can be. So they set him on a balance. One side Krishna, other side they removed all their jewelries, all 16,000 queens, and they are putting all their gold. And Krishna is here, still sitting, and then no matter what they add, he is still up, unbalanced. It didn't make any difference. So they were wondering what to do. They have made a determination, but they are unable to fulfill that. They had a very sad feeling. And then they approached Narada. Oh Narada, you must know some secret. Now we are unable to fulfill our desire. Please help us. You travel all around. How we can get out of this situation. Then he told, I don't know what to do. What can be made equivalent? When he was a small boy, Krishna showed the universe inside his mouth to his mother. They complained, oh mother, Yashoda, Kanaya has eaten mud. Then she called, Kanaya, please come. Did he eat mud? He said, no. How come your brother is studying? No, he is studying that. So then Krishna said, if I have eaten mud, there must be mud smell in my mouth. You can see. So she put him on his lap and then asked him to open your mouth. Oh, you want to see in my mouth? You see, you open his mouth. You saw what? Entire Ananta Kodi Brahmanda, all the elements, and then in one universe, this universe where Gopala and where Krishna opening his mouth, and then she saw herself looking into his mouth, inside his mouth. She saw herself inside. So there is everything inside of it. Not this Brahmanda, so many Brahmandas. So how can you put in a pan, even if you put one Brahmanda, it will not be equivalent. So how can you put all the Brahmandas? So that was the situation. So Narada said it's not possible, I don't know. But maybe devotees have come, gopis have come from Vrindavan. Maybe they can help. So you approach Radharani. So they went and approached Radharani, begged her, oh Radhe, we have seen. Night time, Krishna saying, Ah Radhe Alalita. He never remembers us, but he remembers. How fortunate you are, so much. uh, love and affection he has for you. You are so glorious. Please help us. Then Radharani was tears in her eyes. She came, what did he promise? Trying to give equivalent of Krishna's God. He said, no. Remove. Remove from his hand. And she removed. She threw all that. She threw all of that. You think we will throw that out? We might try to grab it, right? But she threw it out. No value, no value at all. Then she took one tulsi leaf and then with one drop of water, tear, and then put it in the tank. Krishna went to the, and she came back. See, that is the power of bhakti. Now, what is the weight of, physically, weight of one drop of water and one leaf of tulsi? Maybe 1 gram. But imagine upset more than all the billions of universes. See the power of bhakti. That bhakti, that here represents Radha's love for Krishna. And that is how powerful. See, one time there is a story, Jiva Goswami says, one time there was a king, one of the Ashtavasus. He was so powerful, he was helping Indra. Indra used to come. Indra used to come to seek his help. To seek his so powerful, to seek his help to fighting demons. Indra. Now, and then after fighting so many times, he decided, I am wasting my time. The death might come any time. Like you were telling, death is fixed, right? The day of arrival, from where and now the king is, recollected, might come. What to do? My lifespan is being consumed day and night, I've not done any bhajan, so let me do bhajan. Then he was thinking, if I do bhajan in this planet, Indra will come again and I have to obey him. Oh, please come, he have to. Then what he did, he went to the Pata, where even Indra is afraid to go. Royal planets, forest planets. There he went. Now, as soon as he went there, alone he went, without any weapons, no followers, no army, nothing, no sampal, no lamp, nothing. He went there just to do bhajan. So he started doing bhajan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So then all the demons came there. Wow, he is our enemy. He has come. No one to help him. No weapons with him. He has scared, he has given so much trouble. He has killed our friends, relatives so many times with Indra. This is the opportunity time. It is our backyard. And he has come alone. Let us finish him. Like that, they took a sword and all that. All of them. And as soon as they arrived, he did not come down. He stayed. And they were all, he is alone, nothing. And so then they went to his Guru, Sukracharya. Guru, what is the problem? This is our situation. He is our enemy. He has killed us, so many of us, and he is in our backyard. And no weapon, no followers, and we cannot do anything. Even their hand was like that, even talking to his Guru, Sukracharya. Even there he did not come back. Then he said, See, as long as he is doing bhajan, as long as he is remembering Krishna, as long as he is doing service to Krishna, no weapon, nothing in this world can touch him. So what do? You banga, you disturb his bhajan. Get him up. So they all went around shouting, see, the demons, they are no tattva of Bhagavan. Right? They don't understand what is the tattva, the real truth of Lord, Supreme Lord. The essence of bhakti, they do not know. They are always bored, enjoying mentality, hating others, like that. So what do they know? The only thing they have heard from Shukracharya is that there is no God, we are all God, like that. So they were all saying, Am Brahmasmi, there is no God, God has no power, there is no even Nirvishesha Shunyavadi, these things. Then they were shouting so hard, then he woke up, the king. Woke up and he saw, wait a minute, what is happening? Then he said, then he felt, wait a minute, because he is a pure devotee, he understood what was in their mind, the demons. So he understood that they are trying to kill me. And they are trying to kill me, and they are saying God has no form, no Shakti. What is this? They don't know. When Lord came and Krishna there, amazing. Without any violating the boon that Brahma gave, he easily killed. So how can he kill the demon without any form? What kind of fool these people are? When he came as Vamana, with one step he covered the entire, this plant and lower plant, another plant up to Swarga. And what kind of form? Does he have no form? Who can, one step cover? What kind of strength he has? They don't know. So he prayed to the Lord, oh Lord, these are very, very unfortunate people. Please, oh Lord, please, make them all devotees. They are unfortunate. So even though, see what does Krishna has to do? Even though he does not like it, he has to obey the order of Bhakti. Etamam prapadanti. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati says, to the way we do bhajan to Krishna, Krishna does bhajan to same way. So Krishna made them all demons devotees. So look at his fortune. So Vaishnava, that is the Krupa, you don't know to what extent Vaishnavas. So they came to kill him. You see, what did they get? Highest. Even though they did not know what, but they all become devotees. So same way, Gurudev came here. Not that we really want to do bhakti. Maybe. So that's how compassion. That's how the compassion of Guru guidance. No qualification. No. Not that we have anything. We have things, all negative. Negative. But he overlooks them. So that's how. Like Krishna, one time all the Gopal, he was in a forest, there is a fire, comes up with fire all around. So imagine, like, Damodar's house, he was putting some experiment. He could not see the fire, he got almost burnt. So, So if there is kind of visible fire and invisible fire, and there is a subtle fire also. So there is a different kind of fire. I think now you remember, there is a fire, invisible fire. Right? So the fire is very, very deadly. I don't know how many you have experienced it. Fire is very, very, very difficult. It doesn't get to burn, right? So all the cows, calves, everybody entered and they are calling Krishna. And Krishna came, asked them to close their eyes. Close their eyes. And they closed, and then when they opened their eyes, then all the fire was gone. What did Krishna do when they closed their eyes? He swallowed. Now, when we take even hot milk, we feel right, hot. Imagine putting fire. You will not be able to do it. So, how do we manage? How do we manage? So it shows that Krishna, actually from the Acharya says, it is not a big thing, because the fire actually came from the face of Krishna, and fire went back to his home. Like leave morning, right? We leave home in the morning, evening we come back. So what is big deal in it? That's how some Acharyas say. But even the deeper understanding is, now who is saved from a big fire? Now who saved? He saved Gopals and the cows. So what kind of fire we are in? Not this mundane fire, even that is very dangerous, but we are even bigger fire is kama. Kama is a krodha is samah. This wanting, I want this, I want that. So there are two things Acharya says, which says no, I'm satisfied. One is fire. No matter what you put it says, it will not say, no, enough. I'm satisfied. It will never say, wants more, put more heat, which and then the karma, the more you put it, it also says no. Like the king here, he enjoyed he had a curse. He lost his old age, and Guru, his son, agreed to give his youth, and he enjoyed for 1,000 years. Then he said, what is this? What am I doing? Then he exchanged that. So he was showing that the karma cannot be won by the bhoga, only by bhakti, Associating with one who has no karma, one can overcome. So that karma we are entering. How to? So if we become Gopal or cow, then Krishna will protect us. He will swallow the. So what is qualities of the Gopals? Cow is very pure. If you go around cow, it's like going around whole world. And if you go around a cow, then you will actually achieve what you wanted. That's why in India, morning we all go around cows. And also it gives milk, cow urine, everything is very pure. So like that, we have to become mangala, even just the darshan of sadhu is very pure. Like that, Krishna will protect us. So one time, and also one kind of protection, see how powerful Krishna is. One time, in Mahabharata war, Abhimanyu, the Abhimanyu, son of Arjuna, he was a very invincible warrior. But that day, many Maharathas combined together and illegal, adharmic, they tried to defeat him. And Jayadratha came from behind and killed him. It is not allowed, but they did it anyway. When Arjuna heard this, he said, wait a minute, he took a vow that by sunset, I'm going to kill Jayadratha. He took a vow, otherwise I will jump into the fire. Now, when they heard, again, it is illegal, they should not done, it is adharmic, they hide Jayadratha somewhere. So Arjuna is releasing weapons, both hands. How he is doing, no one can imagine, no one can saw it, but so fast, both hands. But then suddenly he saw there was sunset. Because Jayadratha was not to be seen, he was hiding. Then, what to do? Even though so many people died, sunset, dark came, and then because he took a vow, he created a fire and he wanted to jump into the fire. Then, it was about to jump, then what the Kauravas did, they brought Jayadratha also. Hey, look, you can see how Arjuna is dying, they are all happy. Happy, And he is a tall person. Then Krishna suddenly, he saw the sun. Everybody saw sun. All the darkness. Then he told Arjuna, you shoot arrow. And then he did not shoot arrow at Jayadratha. And Krishna told him, keep shooting, so that his head will keep going and it will fall into the hands of his father, Jayadratha's father. Because Jayadratha's father had a boon from Lord Shiva that whoever throws his son's head, their head will become 1,000 pieces. So his head jumped up and then went into the hands of his father was doing the evening oblations. And then he did not know what happened, he threw it. Immediately he had his pieces and both fathers. So now you can imagine of course the fire, if you create a fire will give heat and the light, right? Now the fire is not independent. Fire cannot say, oh, now I will not give light, right? It cannot block light for itself. But Krishna has the power, even the sun, he can, by desire, the light from the sun can stop. Or it can come through. So independent. It's independent. So that's how it happens. So what it shows is much higher personality. Oh, fire, don't think that you give light and fire. I have the control over your life. I am independent, you are not independent. Krishna is saying. So fire can burn something, right? If you put stone into the fire, you think it will burn? It will not burn. Whereas, by looking at and also sin, if you look at the fire, you think our sins will go away. Whereas when we look at Krishna, all our sins are gone. It's just Marana Matana Janam Samsara Bhagana. That's why. Nama Sankirtanam, why Krishna is his name. Lord's holy name is enough to wipe out no matter how much sin. That powerful. The fire cannot do that. To burn fire, you have to put something in it. But Krishna is not. Just looking at it. Just by having darshan, having a name. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasam Gora Siddho Nityananda Nam is so powerful. Nam is amazing. There is nothing That's why Gurudev said, never stop chanting, he said. Never criticize, never complain, never stop chanting. Continuously, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So powerful. Even one time I was in Pentagon, or something like this. So they told me that when you are chanting, Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. There is an invisible field around you. We have measured it, and it is more powerful than a nuclear bomb. Pentagon people, you have that too. So it's amazing, really amazing. See, it is like computer as an hardware and a software, right? Everybody agrees. If you have only hardware, it will not work. If you have only software, it will not work. If both in their operator must be there, and in the network administrator must be there. Same way, we have Pancha Mahabhuta, Pancha Tanmatra, Pancha Jnanendra, Pancha Karmendra. This is hardware. Mind, intelligence, false ego is the software. Atma is the operator, Paramatma is network administrator. Now, to show that God exists, I will give an example. It's not difficult. Now, we will not give two vehicles same registration number, right? Motor vehicle, every vehicle has a registration number. We will not give two same number, right? Now, we will not give same address for two houses, right? Two buildings will not carry same address. Two mobile having same number. Two people having same ID, like that. So similarly, why is that? Because of accountability. If two vehicles have the same registration number, what happens? Some accident. Oh no, I did not do it. No. See, no. So same way. If the two houses have same address, what happens? Postman you put there or here. If you put here, then reply goes and then back to there, it's confusion. Even computer doesn't have same address. They have what you call MAC address, media access control. Two computers do not have same hardware number. They have this number. No matter which company manufactures. They have assigned, they have restricted. Like the registration number, entire world, you go anywhere in the world, two vehicles do not have the same registration number. They have an understanding, mutual, so many things. It's the same way the computers actually, and also duration of time. Suppose you go to your bank, you get a like a number, right, token. Then imagine 1 to 99 like that. You get a token, and then you wait. Your turn will come, say 22. Then you do your business, and then you walk away. After an hour or two, someone else will get 22, so you are not there. But suppose there is a rumor, banks are failing. Banks are failing. So 1,000 people will come in to the bank to withdraw money. And the token is 1 to 99. How many times it will come? 10 times, right? 1,000 people. So when the counter calls number 22, how many people will go with the number token 22? 10 people. You see instability? Oh my. So not only uniqueness, the duration of uniqueness. So let us look at the nature. This is what we do. Let us look at the nature. See, this is also vehicle, right? This also needs petrol. Now and then we have to put petrol, park it. Now look at, is there any registration number for this? This one. Right? No two vehicles have the same number, everybody agree. Even if you make incision, you get back the same number. Right? So if you, the motor vehicle, suppose any vehicle we have, so after a while the paint goes off, you paint it. You cannot paint whatever number you like, right? Only number you have been assigned. And when you paint it, the vehicle, does it know, oh, I have this number? There is the existence of motor vehicle department, does it know? No. So motor vehicle does not know. Same way, when we erase this by injury or something, this is gone, but we get it back. So who is painting it back? Or we are getting it back, and from where? If you say no, that department assigning fingerprint is not there, it's like motor vehicle saying that motor vehicle department does not exist. See what I'm saying? It exists, but we don't see. No? See, one time in Jagannath Puri, if you go there, you can see, literally. What happens is, one time, night time, all the devatas come to take service, to see darshan of Jagannath. One time, one devata was late, one demigod. Then Balaram said, right, wait a minute, what do you think? Being late should be punctual, only thing. Jagannath, doing wrong. Am sarvasya prabhavata sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam brahmavasam. Ameva sameva gnan anya yat sasat pachadame aretas yo vasna. What do you think? Now, wait a minute, you don't have a bag and a hand and you are making some noise. It's like that. Then Balaram said, no, you will not be able to make darshan. It's a powerful, so she could not go. And begged, oh Balaram, forgive me, I did an offense to you. Please, what should I have to do? You serve that pujari, priest, head priest, and you please him, then maybe you will get a chance. So she went sad, and then she took on human form of the elderly lady, and she was waiting near the house. And the head pujari came, and then he was wondering, oh, who are you? Where did you come? Oh, what do I know? How nobody to take care of? Oh, so he felt compassion. She brought her to his house. So she was cleaning, helping, washing, everything. One day, a big, tufan, meaning rain came. Heavy rain, wind and all that. Evening, all the lights are gone, blown away. And when the pujari came home, it was dark. Then he was saying what to do. There is no match, nothing like the dark. But there was a light on top of the Jagannath. Evening time, between 6 and 7, they hoist a flag. The one who does actually walks up without any support for 200, 300, 250 feet. And then he lights up Deepa Arati to Hanuman there. And then again he climbs up. The Sudarshan Chakra is about 12 feet diameter. 12 feet. Climbs up and put the flag. So there was the light there. Then she said, oh, there is a light there. Oh, wait a minute. Are you joking? You think the light is there, 250 feet tall, and then how are you able to get it? No, if you want it, I can get it. Oh yeah, come on. Pujari was saying. Then, no, if you want it. So, what she did was, within a fraction of a second, one like here, one like the foot, like this. Gave the. Then he was wondering, who are you? You heard anything? Then she told her story. Devata, demigod, I've been chastised by Balaram because I was offensive. And the way to get out is to serve you. Oh, is that so? Okay, then I will pray to you, Balaram, to put you back in your service. We have darshan of Jagannath, please. So he prayed to Balaram, and next day that night when she went to take darshan, Balaram was laughing at her. Okay. So it goes. So what I'm saying is, there are devotees. If you want to see even today, you go to Jagannath Puri and the North Gate. Actually, you could go. There's a big stone, 15 feet tall, 5 feet wide, and 2 feet. And it weighs about 10 tons at least. Now that fell 1996 from somewhere. Now, 30,000 devotees were there. Nothing happened. Now imagine a stone that big size falling from 250 feet should break into pieces. The edges, right? Should be cut, right? Nothing has happened. Nothing. And nobody got hurt. Now why? Because all the devatas are there, invisible to us. For them it is nothing like this. Even a big stone is like, for them it's like a piece of cotton. And we will not able, we think, oh, wow. But actually devatas have that power. And they will give inspiration to just move away. So nothing happens to anybody and nothing happens to this stone. So, like that. One experience South Africa also like that. When we were doing Jagannath Rath Yatra, the top part hit a tree. So loud sound. And then one branch fell down. So fast. Of course, nothing happened to us. Everything made pieces and then fell here. So, like that, for them, it is not. So, like that, there are departments you cannot see, managing by the, see, for example, flower, see how beautiful this flower is. See, see how beautiful this flower is. Not of it, like this, right? Now you know there is an ordering. It is not random. See, there is no randomness, but how can we say this? See, the thing is, why there is no random? First of all, why there is no randomness? Like we are talking about uniqueness, right? There are no two electrons and same quantum state within an atom. The physics says. Meaning, two electrons are not independent. They have to be A and they are there. Otherwise, the elements will not be stable. This metal will not be metal. See, it cannot decide, oh, I want to become gold for a while. There is no independence, right? So, birth, even the jada, inanimate matter, also has a birth, death, it will stay for a while, and it has a control, meaning it has no independence, right? 4 qualities. Then the jivas have another 4 qualities in addition to that. Jnana, Ajnana, and then Bandha Moksha, meaning ignorance, knowledge, Bandha Moksha, meaning under condition, Bandha, condition, and then also Mukti, right? So these 4 qualities plus the 4 qualities for the jivas. One who enforces for all the jivas, all these 8 qualities is Paramatma. So, nothing is independent. They cannot move. So, how can there be randomness? Then, how people say, oh, there is some randomness? How we reconcile it? Depending upon our consciousness. See, there are 5 levels of consciousness. Achadita, Sankudita, Mukulita, Vikasita, Purna Vikasita. Covered consciousness, contracted, little budding, then, Purna, like that, there are 5 levels. Now, depending upon, because of that, we see randomness. But when you are in a Purna Vikasita, you see there is no randomness, there is order. Lord is there in every atom. Andantarastha, Paramanu, Chayantarastha. Where is the randomness? There is no question of that. And you see the order. See, this is what they call is a golden ratio. Our teeth, the teeth design, one teeth to the other, there is a ratio, golden ratio design. There is a, see the plant, for example, to give an example, that we are in this world of Maya. The space is a Maya. Space is, we are being forced to this Maya. For example, you take any plant, right? You don't have a plant here. Even like this. Plants are trees. You can see a tree. Like a coconut, you probably see some coconut tree. The leaves are there, it is symmetry, and you arrange, so that when you look at top, the sunlight falls evenly on these leaves. Now, the coconut tree, right? Or banyan tree, for example, banyan seed is small. Like I was telling you when coming, if you take a mobile, right? There are some buttons, right? When you turn off the mobile, you think all the buttons will work? No, it will not work. Only one button, if you press long, it will turn on itself, right? That means the software in it is scanning only that button. It is not scanning any other button. So no matter how long you do, it will not work, right? So same way, if you take any seed, there is a software associated with this seed. You cannot see. And that software is looking for the water and the right temperature. If it is there, it starts gives instruction. Now you germinate. Once you germinate, like a bhakti lata bija, right? Get 2 leaves, right? So, kleshalmi shubhata. Then the bhakti lata bija sprouts all our klesha, all our difficulties, prarabdha, bija, kuta, everything is finished, and then all the good qualities come. So same way, that software, then something else comes up, grows up. So the tree is growing up, right? The seed, banyan tree, imagine. Now, you think the software is also growing big? No, software remains as it is, it will not grow. And then in a banyan tree, how many leaves, different kind of leaves are there? Some are small, some are big, right? How many are there? Thousands, 100,000. So, who is suppose, what I'm saying is, if you want to make it like this, right? What we have to do? We have to take a piece of, like a metal, what I'm saying, metal, put this, dry it out, and then you start sizzling, right? You make it. But what is this? See, this one, see, this is a little block. See, there are small of them. See, growing. You see anybody is chiseling? How is it done? This is by living software, okay? Unseen. You understand what I'm saying? Unseen. Because it will, the software will not grow with the tree. Because software, the jiva, the sukshma deha, is independent of the space. It is not bound by our space. That's why some of actually the bhutas, right? See, what is bhuta? Meaning, the ghost. What is ghost? Our duration of life is fixed, right? So the death comes, appointed death, and the place where we live this world is also fixed. Now suppose if we do a lot of adharma, bad things, that death comes earlier, before the appointed. So, maybe 5 years, 10 years earlier, like in the Ajamil case, 12 years, right? So during that time, Ajamil was very fortunate that he said Narayan. Actually, Lord, he said that. Vishnudutas came, and then because he saw Vishnudutas, he heard the name, all his sin was finished. he was very fortunate. But not everybody is fortunate. So what happens in that case? They will be in this subtle body, Sukshma Deha, right? Sukshma Deha is like virus, right? Have you heard of virus? Everybody has heard of virus. What is virus? Oh, computers. You think all the computers will get infected by virus? No. Only one we have no virus protection, right? If OS is not up to date, virus protection. Similarly, this is a very complex computer, right? Now, give an example. Imagine there is this object, right? You want to transfer this object by robot into another robot, yeah, right? Like this. Now, imagine robot. Robot is here. There is a camera, then you have to, someone has to guide, pick it up. And then here is another robot, camera, and then gradually you released and it picked up. See how much programming you have to do. Amazing. You have already built a software. Now look at this. Obviously, you all can do. You can do even that. Without looking at it. You think robots can do this? without camera, you think robot can do? No chance. So here we can do without looking at it. How powerful. See what I'm saying? So how much programming must be there? So I calculated it is equivalent to 1 billion terabyte, right? 1 terabyte meaning 1024 GB, 1 terabyte. 1 billion terabyte meaning if you include all the computer in this country, all the laptops, all the mainframe, all the servers, all the pen drives, it may not be that much, So that much memory God has put into one human buddhi, and if the weight of that memory will be, lakhs of tons. So what is the weight of human being? And that too it is invisible. The mind, the chitta is invisible. So imagine the power, the technology of God, right? He has put all that memory in something unseen, right? Subtle element. What kind of technology, what kind of language, what kind of you see. So we might wonder how to delete that. Oh, wait a minute. I did something wrong. I did not know what to do. How to do. We cannot see, go and delete it. We don't know what language. We have no interface, some instrument looking up to somebody's mind and I don't like this. Now, how to do? Only by bhakti. By bhakti. By bhakti, even prarabdha bija Bhutan can be wiped out. Otherwise not. So, by bhakti can be done. So, how fortunate to know about bhakti. That can make agatana patiyas, meaning what is impossible is possible. What is possible? Something that can happen, he can nullify it by bhakti. It will not happen. Like here, the example I gave, they went to kill him. Right? What happened? They didn't even touch. So, like that. And what was impossible? You think demons could get bhakti even millions of lifetimes. You see what happened? See, they were able to get that by that person. Like that. Impossible, possible, impossible. I've seen it. If you come to India, I can show you so many impossible things. Impossible. I've seen a stone actually rotates, spins. Water coming from the stone. So many things, even today. So that is the power of God's. So that's why Gurudev is always saying that you strive for that, Shuddha Bhakti. Don't deviate, don't, he was pointing, don't strive for anything else. He says, don't try to do, plan anything to become happy in this world. He said, don't try to do this. Because whatever happiness and happiness, like season, no matter what we do, we think we will avoid this winter. What power, even United States may be a most powerful country. Your country may be most. You think he can postpone this winter? Again, somebody is going to come. You think he can change it? He has no power. So like that, one's suffering, don't worry about it. But if you become progress in bhakti, you will have power to tolerate. See? Tolerate. And that's what I'm saying. If you see, I don't know how much time is, but I will give you a few examples. The power of the mind, okay? Because you should know this, The one time, like we were talking about this. See, what we are saying is, this is a living hardware and we have a living software. What scientists people you find is a synthetic hardware, synthetic software. It's not living. Now, the living hardware, the living software is so powerful, it doesn't need hardware. It builds the hardware. That is the powerful. You think buying software, Microsoft, you think it will build a computer? If there is no hardware, it will not work, right? Not this what God has made. It will build the hardware. That's what happens to the and go further, if someone is interested. So what I'm saying is, one time, it's like there were two brothers in Bengal, actual story. They went to fishing, right? They went to fishing. So the elder brother, there was the puddle, hole, water was there, and then he put his hand there, and something bit him. Then, hey brother, there's a fish in this one, you have to catch it. But what to do, it is deep, so nothing to dig, right? He said, he told elder brother, you wait here, I'm going to go and bring some tools to dig it, and then we can catch it. So he went home, and we went and he got a phone call. Hey, you didn't do this. Come. No, you must come. So he put a pressure, they went away. Here is the younger brother waiting. Why didn't come? Then he took stone, mud, everything, closed the hole. And then he went home and he saw his brother is gone. Oh, wait for it. So he took a tool to dig it. He came, pulled the stone, and then dig it. What happened? Like, 5 minutes, fish, and all. Then he, this is thinking, this snake has bit his brother. What will happen to his brother? He is worried. Then he went home and then he tried to call his brother. No, he will come later. No, where you are? No. So finally he searched him. So this happened in the morning 7, right? He is searching for his brother till 2 o'clock afternoon. Finally he found him. And then he came out and he said, brother, what happened? He called me. What happened? Oh brother, I went there, I could not wait. And I removed things. Oh, Bhaiya, brother, the snake. Went away. That has bitten you. That is. Oh, that snake bit me. Oh. Now, imagine the snake might have bitten him 7 in the morning, right? Right? His hardware got bitten till 7, right? Now, when he got his software got bitten, 2 in the afternoon. See, there is a abhava, there is a shortage of satsang here for both. If the elder brother said, hey, wait a minute, maybe if the snake bite me in the morning, 7, I mean, okay, I'm healthy, nothing has happened, you will have survived. What happened to Prahlad? What happened to Prahlad? Right? He did that satsang, so he collapsed. Now, the younger brother also thought, hey, wait a minute, what happened? morning, but he is okay. Why I should tell? Even then you would have survived. See what I'm saying? Everybody understand this story? Real story. So, both have a problem. So, his hardware got hit at the 7 and his software, he allowed himself to be bitten at 2 in the afternoon. In his mind, understand? So he collapsed. Now, how is that? He really got bitten by the snake? No. See, there is so much software, understand? So much huge memory is there. All the reaction to the poison, everything is there, right? Immediately the whole body got reacted. Now, because he executed, he allowed that program in his mind to execute, the whole body reacted and he collapsed. It's the same way, there is other programming, right? See, if you, like there is another story. This person got bitten. He put his hand somewhere, snake. And the snake was dangling. And they removed it, and the blood was oozing out. And everybody saw the snake. Oh, it's 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Then one of our devotees went there and told him, no. Say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Tell, nothing happens. He will survive. And he started chanting and he is surviving today. Now what happened, even though his hardware got bitten, he never allowed it to be bitten in his software. Understand? So nothing happened. Understand? So like that our mind is our biggest enemy. Mind is the biggest friend, right? Maneva Manishana Bandha Moksha. Try to remember in all situations. That is very powerful. No one can hurt you, no matter what any situation, unless you allow them to hurt you. Yeah. This is really true. This is not I'm saying. Or Acharyas are saying that. That's how powerful. No one can hurt unless allow them to hurt. So that, how to make our mind strong? Again, why? You have to give food. Like, see, you give food to the hardware, right? Without the hardware, you think this hardware body. So similarly, our mind, our software also needs food. But our software is not is invisible, right? You cannot see. So similarly, the food for the software also is invisible, right? You think it is invisible? Compatibility. So what is that? What kind of food that is invisible, right? So Shastra says that suppose you cook the invisible food is the food for our mind, our words, and our prana, these three things. So when you cook rice, anger goes into it. Anger will not get burned when you cook rice, right? Similarly, when the rice is paddy, the laborer, everything added. So if you do not offer it to the Lord, unless it is prasadam. Prasadam meaning what? Prasada. In Hindi or even in Kannada, pra meaning Prabhu, sa means sakshat, da meaning darshan. Prabhu ka sakshat darshan. Prasada, Prabhu ka sakshat darshan. Prasada. Prakashad ananda janana samarasya pradana darshana paratattva. So that prasada, Lord will take all negatives. You will burn like in the sun, right? Purify. And if we take that, that will make our mind very cooling and satisfying. Then our words, the words that we speak will be sattvic, shuddha. Then our health, the prana, will elevate our consciousness. Now, because most of the people in this world, suppose you might go to big restaurant, right? 5-star restaurant, paying hundreds of dollars, but you are not satisfied. Hygienically it may be clean, but it is coated with lot of poison. You can think of So that's why don't take food outside, okay? No matter how hygienic. Make sure it is always offered. It's very, very powerful. Prasadam is very powerful. If you want your even healthy, our immunity, everything, prasadam is very, very essential. That we don't take outside. Because we do not see. See, Krishna, when we offer, see, whatever we give to Krishna, he gives us million times more. Like, look at Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj, he said in the beginning, oh, you look small. He said, no, I need 3 steps of land measured in my feet. No, you measure in my feet because mine is bigger than yours. Right? He said, no, my measurement. So you are so small, your intelligence is so small because he didn't have sambandha jnana. See, he didn't have sambandha jnana. He did not realize whom he is talking to. Even though he might have said, even if he is God himself, he is very happy to give. But he didn't have the realization. So what happened? When he gave, first of all, who can give dana to the Lord? Bali Maharaj failed him. He said, I will give you. What did he give? He gave only 2 steps. Third step, there was no place. So they put him, at least he surrendered. So what the Lord gave that to him, more wealth than what he had. More wealth than what he gave to the Lord. See? So same way, of course with offering to Bhakti, Krishna takes everything, but it will be as it is. It is spiritualized, understand? It is, the prasadam is not ordinary. It is actually, it is actually spiritualized. Spiritual meaning, it is not jada anymore. It has become spiritual. So how do we know? Actually, it can be tested. It can be even experimentally. It can be even offered water before and after. I can show you the difference. That's how powerful it is. So, but we do not see it because our eyes are not spiritualized. Understand? If you wear red glass, everything looks red. You think every object is red? No. The fault is in, we are wearing red. So we are tainted with the material. So we see everything material. That's why do not criticize, do not see fault in others. If you see fault in others, others will see fault in us. If you see good in everybody, everybody will see good in us. Understand? This is what Gurudev is saying. Do not see anything bad, anything. You see goodness in everyone. There is goodness. The fact that Lord is sitting in his heart, right? Right? Sarvatra sarvada. Anvaya Vyatireka Vyamsya Sarvatra sarvada. He is everywhere, all the time. At least God is there. So if we have that vision, then you see everything actually amazing things happen. That is the I say that Gurudev was giving. That's why you pray every day. Before you go to bed, right? Pray, oh Lord, if I leave my world, because I have to leave this world. If I leave this world, oh Lord, let me remember you at the end. Now, please make me remember you. Okay? Please make me remember you. Then when we get up, oh Lord, let me see you everywhere. And no matter what I do, let me a service unto you. Right? Simple. And then try to chant all the time. And much more and more. Because that's the only way our mundane thoughts can be. See, suppose someone is trying to come, right? You go. Right? he can cross over. Like that, the thoughts are trying to come, right? Actually, people say how many thoughts are there, so many thousands of thoughts every day. So, trying to attack us. If you are saying Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, they will not come to you. They will get deflected, by mantra. They will get deflected. And safe. They will be safe. This is what this Saraswati Acharya said. I think it's time getting late. Please forgive me for this much. And if there is any questions, Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa
Sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Any questions? Sri Krishna